So this race vlog is going to be a little bit different to the usual on the channel. I'm heading down to London today for the London Saucony 10K, but I'm not going to be going for a personal best myself. I'm going to be pacing a complete stranger, or at least a stranger to me, to a new personal best. I'm going to be pacing Elliot, a member of the Prodirect running club, and I've teamed up with Saucony to try to pace him. The only things I know about Elliot so far, based off our brief little chat on a Zoom call yesterday, is that his current PB is 36 minutes and 11 seconds, so that's the time to beat.
10K is 36:11.
36:11. Okay.
The A goal would be a sub 36 would be lovely.
It's looking like it's going to be a pretty hot weekend. Temperatures up to 30 plus degrees in London. So let me give you a little bit more of a backstory of how this came about. I am a Prodirect running ambassador. You may have seen me work with them across some series on the channel, such as Shoe Chat Sundays. But they had basically 2 entries from Saucony into this race, and they offered one of those places to me. Now, I'm currently going through a bit of an injury at the moment. It's called hamstring tendinopathy, or proximal hamstring tendinopathy, which means I can still do a bit of running at the moment, but the intensity in my training has to be limited. So I can do easy running, I can do paces up to marathon pace, but I can't be going out there and racing a 10K all out myself at the moment, as much as I'd love to. That's where I came up with the idea of pacing somebody to a personal best. I teamed up with the guys at Prodirect to put out an Instagram post, and basically we asked for people to comment down below the time they were looking for on the day, and we randomly picked someone that I was going to pace at this event, and they got the other entry. So yeah, I'm going to be pacing Elliot. He's aiming for 36 minutes or 35xx. That for me equates to 3:36 per kilometre, which is about 10 seconds slower than my marathon pace, so still within that window of the paces that I can run at the moment. That's a little bit about why we're doing it. Still need to collect my race bib, as well as a few bits of kit from the Saucony store this afternoon. So yeah, should be a really nice weekend. Just getting a few bits ready before I head down to London. But yeah, this is actually a race I've done once before, 3 years ago. I think I ran just under 33 minutes, 32:58. I watched the video the other day just to sort of remind myself of the event. It's not the fastest of courses, I will say, but it's one of those that sort of uses a lot of the course that's part of the London Marathon. So in terms of atmosphere and sort of sightseeing, it's a pretty good one. The shoes from Saucony as well just arrived literally at the nick of time. Big thanks to my ex-housemate Charlie. The shoes got delivered to my old address, and he quickly drove them round before he goes off to play football this afternoon. So big thanks to Charlie. Let me get this bits together, and then I'll show you the shoes that I'm going to be wearing. So here they are, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 5s. I'm going to be using these for pacing duties tomorrow. I've worn the Speed range for a number of years. I think the first ones I had were the 2s, and I think I've pretty much used all of the Speed range since the 2, so the 3, 4, and now we have the 5. So let me show you what these look like. Interestingly, Saucony have gone for a colourway that I remember they used before on, I think it was the first ever Endorphin Speed. I could be wrong, but it's kind of like a retro nostalgic colourway. I wonder what they've actually called it. White Mutant or Blanc Mutant. So not called retro like I thought it might be, but yeah, these are the Saucony Endorphin Speed 5s. I've not run in them at all yet, which is, yeah, somewhat risky ahead of a race, but I'm sure they'll be fine based off the previous models. They don't seem to need too much breaking in, but these have a nylon plate, so you've still got some nice soft bouncy power run PB, I think Saucony call it, foam underfoot, but you have sort of a more flexible nylon plate rather than a carbon plate. Let me see, yeah, you can see that, the yellow bit there, which basically means that these are more suited to training. You can do your intervals in them, and they still will go fast, obviously, hence why they're called Speed, but they're not the carbon racing shoes that can be a little bit firm and not so great for training. So these are sort of like a middle ground between an easy run shoe and a race day shoe, is kind of where these usually sit in my rotation. But yeah, lovely little colourway. Get my other shoes on, and then yeah, catch the train down to Stratford. So I just arrived in London. I'm here the night before the race because yeah, it's a little bit tricky to get into London on the morning of races. So yeah, have the luxury of spending the night here. It's called the Ruby Hotel, I think, something like that. I've got a lovely view of the market at the moment, the high street, sort of in the Waterloo area. My geography of London is actually pretty terrible, so I don't know where that is, but it's where I am now. And now I'm going to head to the Covent Garden store to pick up my number ahead of the race tomorrow. But I just thought I'd head here and drop a few bits off so I don't have to carry everything around with me. But yeah, I'm just going to drop a few bits off here and then I'll head over to the Saucony store and get my number. Hey, are you right? Yeah.
Yeah, you just head on that way. Join the queue just over that side.
Thank you. Hi, are you right? Hey mate, how you doing?
Alright, how you doing?
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
How you doing? Successfully managed to pick up our numbers for tomorrow. I am number 8,025. When I did this race 3 years ago, there was 10,000 runners, so I presume that's how many there is tomorrow, maybe even more if the event's grown. But we managed to find a couple of bits of kit as well. Got some shorts, nice black ones, and then I got this vest top, which is, yeah, nice and leery, sort of like a, I don't know how you describe that pattern. It's not dip dye, but it's kind of like a wavy green and white singlet. So yeah, chuffed with that. And then I'll be racing the same as Elliot in the Saucony and Speed 5s. So we're just about to head out for a little bit of a shakeout run before the race tomorrow. It's still pretty hot, but I'm sure it'll be okay for a couple of miles. Test out the shoes, make sure they're all good ahead of the race tomorrow. But yeah, nice to meet Elliot as well. I didn't want to stick a camera in his face too much the first time we met, but yeah, seems a lovely guy. He's hoping for a PB tomorrow, and it was nice to see a few other people that are recognised down there at the Saucony store. Everyone saying that they're going to have to adjust their times a little bit because of the heat wave we're having here in the UK. So we'll see how close we can get to that sub 36 tomorrow, but if it doesn't happen, then yeah, we've definitely got the heat as a bit of an excuse because it is going to be a warm one, but nonetheless, we'll give it our best. So we've just left the hotel. Going to go for a little bit of a shakeout to get the legs ready for tomorrow, but also test the shoes. How are they feeling? First impressions?
Yeah, good.
This is Elliot, by the way, the guy I'll be pacing tomorrow. So,
Yeah, phone feels good.
I mean, I'm asking you your first impressions about 100 metres into our first run, but yeah, we're going to head down to the embankment and give them a little shakeout. It's like playing dodgems.
We'll put it down to testing the agility of the shoes.
Yeah. So I'm out with Elliot on a shakeout. We're about a couple of kilometres into our first run in the Sauconys. How are you feeling ahead of tomorrow's race?
Excited, a bit nervous with the heat, but it should be a good day nonetheless.
Yeah.
To give the PB a smash and hopefully manage to get it.
Yeah, so your PB is currently 36:11, right?
Yeah, 36:11. So.
And when was that? What race was that?
That was a race in Chippenham, I think about 2 years ago now.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a long time coming. Hopefully we can sneak under 36. That'd be lovely, but with the conditions of the course, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get pulled along, and I'm sure Ben's going to do a stellar job pacing me. So
I'll do my best. Yeah. In terms of pacing, how do you usually like to pace 10Ks? Nice and even from the start, or start a bit slowly and build into it? Or
yeah, I wish I could say I have a history of running even paced. I mean, I usually go out a bit too quick and suffer for the last few miles, but I think tomorrow, especially with the heat,
yeah,
and the game strategy is going to be going out sensible, trying to get to 5K in a fair split, not going out too hard.
around 18 minutes, you think?
yeah, around 80 minutes I reckon, and then see if we can finish strong for the last few miles.
Yeah, I've seen your Instagram profile. He's run a 2-minute 800, so he's got some wheels at the end. We need to kick it down, and if I remember rightly, the course finishes with a nice little downhill as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How much further do you reckon we'll end up doing?
Maybe mile or two left.
Yeah, then we head back towards the hotel and then find some carbs for tomorrow's race. Good job, mate. Well done. Yeah, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. See you then.
There we go, look at that. Number is all ready for tomorrow. Ben is pacing, I thought that was very fitting. But yeah, me and Elliot had a nice little shakeout run. We did about 6.5 kilometres around a very hot London. Lots of people out, doing a bit of people dodging. So not the most smoothest of routes, but it was still good fun to run along the River Thames, see the London Eye, Houses of Parliament. It's always nice when you come to London to see a few of the landmarks. So yeah, we just had some dinner as well. Went to a Cuban restaurant, which I think was a first for me. I had pork with black beans, plantain, which is really good. And yeah, now I've got my kit together, numbers on, shoes are down there after the first little run today, just to check they're all good for tomorrow. But yes, all that's left to do now is to get a few Zeds, then we're up at 7 o'clock to meet for breakfast, and then we're going to head to the race. Looking forward to racing the Saucony London 10K in the morning. And just like that, it is race morning. Just had some breakfast with Elliot downstairs. He's ready to go, he slept well. I didn't sleep so well actually. There's a speaker in reception literally right above my bed. Liam. Hey. Videographer Liam just arrived, so I better go downstairs and meet him. But yeah, all set to go, got the kit on. Just gonna meet down in reception and then yeah, we'll be off. So we just made it down to Green Park now. I'm here with Elliot. How are you feeling this morning? Race day?
Good. Yeah, slept well. Looking forward to getting going. Nice weather at the moment.
Yeah,
not too warm.
We've
So
got
hopefully,
quite lucky, haven't we?
Yeah, hopefully it stays like this.
It was meant to be like really hot and sunny, but it's overcast at the moment, so hopefully it stays like that. Yeah, what would a dream race look for you today?
I think a goal would be sub 36. I mean, my current PB is 36.11.
Yeah.
So we're getting close to that territory. I've been training for the shorter distances recently. Haven't been doing too much 10K specific stuff, so hopefully the endurance is there, the latter miles. And then yeah, we'll see how we go. Try and pace it evenly, I think, is the goal.
Yeah, we spoke yesterday at dinner and we thought we were going to go through 5K in 18 minutes, which will be exactly 36-minute pace, and then hopefully we can maintain that, maybe even kick it down a tiny bit towards the end.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I was explaining to Elliot that the first mile of the course is a little bit uphill, so we'll take it easy in the first mile, don't get carried away. We actually both speak different languages when it comes to running, so I'm in kilometres, Elliot's in miles, so I'm going to be calling out kilometre splits. I think we need to hit 3:35 per kilometre, or what was it
around
in miles?
5:46, I think.
5:46 in miles. So
hopefully we've got double the splits to,
exactly.
to keep on track with.
But we're just about to go for a warm up, and then we've got about 45 minutes until the start of the race. So it should be good.
Sounds good. I'm hyped, ready to go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. There's 40-minute paces just up there, so I reckon we try and go a little bit further.
Well done.
Thanks, mate. Have a good one.
You too.
So we've made it into the pens. Had a little bit of a mishap there with the toilets, but Elliot basically had to go find somewhere last minute, and we didn't get reunited until 5 minutes to go. But we're in the pen. We're a little bit further back than maybe we would have liked, but yeah. There's the view, the Saucony London 10K from our point of view, but we're going to try and work our way forward a little bit more, I think. Best bet. Oh, here he is. Let's try and get forward a little bit more. Here we go, we're moving up. It's getting real now. 3 minutes till we're off. How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, good. Excited, ready to go. Almost go time.
Did you manage to get to the toilet?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was cutting it a bit fine, but
Pret to the rescue.
yeah, I knew I could make it back. I had to jump some of the barriers.
Yeah, had to be done. I was getting a bit worried. I was waiting for him over in the park where we did our warm-up, and I was like, oh, is he going to make it back in time? So it was a bit of a squeaky bum moment, but
We've got plenty of
we're all
time.
there. Can't lie, I'm a little bit nervous, even though I'm not going all out today. Pacing is it's a serious job. You've got to take it seriously, so I've got to be switched on from the start in terms of hitting those 3:35. Okay, but here we go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Just making our way to the line, then we'll get going. Ready? Good luck.
Go.
And we're off. Here we go. Let's do it.
I'll put you for this first.
Yeah. Hopefully we've got some space now. There we go, first 500 metres done. A little bit off pace, a little bit of weaving, but we'll settle into a nice rhythm now. Thank you. 3:39 through the first kilometre. 3:35, we're about 4 seconds off.
That's fine.
But it's a good start.
We'll get that back.
Yeah.
Go on, Ben.
3:42 through the second K. Now it's downhill, so we just start to get some of the time back that we've lost. Feeling good?
Yeah, pretty
All
good.
Well, mate.
Go on, Ben. Let's go. Go on, Elliot.
Coming up to the 5K split. Let's have a look. 18:12, so we're about 10 seconds down, but we can catch it up on this last bit for sure. Just gone through the 6K point. I think we're about 10 seconds off. This is when it gets tough. Got to start pushing now. It's tucked in the pack. Coming up to the most scenic part on the course. Big Ben, the House of Parliament. We've got to go over Westminster Bridge. Then when we make the turn, we're coming into the finish. Come on, Elliot. Come on, Elliot. It's got to work now, come on. We're going to get it, we've got to push hard. Last kilometre. It's getting tough now. Working as hard as we can. I think we're slightly off it, but you never know, we could close quick. Come on, Becky, you've got this! Come on, Becky! Last kilometre. Let's go, come on, last push. We've got about 800 metres to go. Come on, Elliot. Everything we've got left. Tell me, how was that?
That was tough. The weather was alright in the end, a bit cloudy, still warm out there though, but yeah, we're on pace. We're about, I think, 3-4 miles in. 5th mile was okay.
Yeah.
Last mile, tried off a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because I think that's that endurance lacking a little bit there, but
That's
yeah,
really good effort.
All in all, great experience.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Good
Good job.
to Ben for pacing me as well.
Thanks, mate. So we just finished the Saucony London 10K. Talk me through it, Elliot. How did you find it today?
Yeah, it was a good race. The conditions are nice, a bit of a cast in the end, so it felt hot out there, but not crazy hot, which was good. Felt fairly quick. There was quite a few points where you had to kind of go round like cones and stuff out and back.
Yeah,
but yeah,
a bit twisty turny, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
you have to do quite a few like 180 turns, which take a little bit of momentum out of you. So I think based on I was saying to you before that race, it's probably about 30 to 40 seconds slower than like a PB course. So we crossed the line in 36:43. I think we both had on our watches. We haven't got the official times, but yeah,
about
happy
30
with that?
Yeah, 30 seconds off a PB. So yeah, pretty happy with that on the day, I think. We had a nice little group, didn't we, for most of the run, I think.
Yeah.
We had to kind of weave in and out for the first mile and a half or so.
Yeah, it was a little bit sketchy at the start, wasn't it? Because
yeah,
Elliot went
crowded.
to the loo and almost didn't make it back to the start, but we managed to find each other. I thought I was going to be pacing nobody for a little bit, but
Yeah, we had about 10 minutes to spare, and yeah, we got to the front in the end. But
Yeah.
I think the first mile was a little bit slow, trying to navigate
Yeah.
people, and then picked up a little bit, got into a nice sort of rhythm, didn't we?
yeah, we had quite a good group actually. There was probably about 5 or 6 of us all kind of going for that sub 36. So should we have a little look at some of the data on our watches?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
we compare. So if I go on to the laps, our first kilometre was 3:39 and then 3:42. Then the third one was 3:27. So that was when we went round the first corner and tried to sort of pick it back up because, yeah, like you said, we got stuck behind a little bit of traffic. Then 3:39. Then we had a 3:22 there at the 5K mark, so we picked it up. And then we were pretty consistent to the finish, 3:36, 3:40, 3:42 and 3:45 for the last one. So yeah, all in all, pretty good stuff. What was your average heart rate for the run?
I mean, the heart rate started off at 137, which is nice and low. Quickly got up to about 176, so working fairly hard, and then just kind of gradually got higher and higher until the end. I think we were around like the early 190 range. So
Solid.
yeah, it's good effort, honest effort.
What about the shoes? So we have the Saucony Endorphin Speed 5, which is the latest version of the Speeds. Have you run in the Speeds before?
Yeah, I've worn the Speed 3s and Speed 4s, but I think the Speed 5s felt really nice, to be fair. Nice and smooth with that rocker plate they've got in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, nice and lightweight upper. You can kind of see through actually, see the sock underneath, so it's really breathable, which is nice.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a great shoe for doing the sort of work we did today, like 10k pace. Also, you can do some easy runs in them as well. They're quite a versatile option. So yeah, solid shoe from Saucony, and thank you very much to both Prodirect and Saucony for the opportunity and for letting me pace Elliot around the streets of London today. But until next time, aspire to run, run to inspire. Thank you very much, Elliot, for being on the video.
Thank you, you did a great job.
Make sure you follow him on Instagram to keep up with his running journey. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.